Today we will understand how to compare fractions. So let's start with like fractions. We have done the definition earlier. Like fractions are fractions where denominators are same. So let's take an example of 3 by 8 and 5 by 8. So these are my like fractions. 8 and 8 denominators are same, fractions are like fractions. When the denominators are same, we compare the numerators. Now 5 is greater than 3, so we can say this fraction 5 by 8 is greater than 3 by 8. And then we talk about unlike fractions. I am taking up a case where the numerator is same. Unlike fractions, if numerators are same, smaller the denominator, greater the fraction. So when we talk about unlike fractions, our denominators are different. But if numerators are same, how we can compare? If I take 1 by 3 and 1 by 5. Now here numerators are same. Smaller the denominator. 3 is smaller, so this fraction will be greater. If denominator is smaller, the fraction is greater. So you can remember, when the numerators are same, smaller the denominator, greater the fraction. Let's talk about another way of comparing. Now we have already done this. You can check it in another way. You can cross multiply. So I multiply. First we start with this one. Always start with this one and you multiply it with 5. Then you write this and you multiply with 3. So we are multiplying, making a cross, starting with first numerator 1 multiplied with 5, 1 multiplied with 3. I get 5 and 3. 5 is greater, so same symbol goes here. The fraction is greater. Similarly, we did the previous way. This is the third way of understanding it. One way we did, when the numerators are same, smaller the denominator, greater the fraction. Or you can start with this digit, first number, on cross multiply with this, 5 comes out to be greater than 3, same symbol goes to the fraction also. Let's do another way. Now if my fractions are 4 by 5 and 5 by 6, right? So this is another way of comparing the fractions. You can make the denominators same. Now 5 and 6 LCM will be 30. There is common factor 1. The consecutive numbers are co-prime. So here the common factor is 1. So let's make the denominator same. Now my LCM is 5 into 6, 30. So I will write 6 and 6 and here I will multiply with 5. So if my 6 5s are 30, so I will make the denominator same. I will get 24 by 30 and here I will get 25 by 30. Now we have done the first way we did. When the denominators are same, they are like fractions. In case of like fractions, we can compare the numerators. 25 is greater, so we can say this fraction and this symbol goes here and we can say 5 by 6 is greater than 4 by 5. This here we have multiplied. Now we can also divide. We can take an example where we can divide and make the denominators same. So I am taking another example. If I take 35 by 30 and here I have 5 by 6. Now if you have to compare this, instead of multiplying with 5 to get 30, I can divide also this number. So let me divide. The common factor is 5. 30 comes in the table of 5. 35 comes in the table of 5. So the common factor is 5. So if I cut 5 6 are 5 7s are. So common factor you keep in mind and then you use your table. 5 6 are 30, 5 7s are 35. So here I have got 7 by 6. So even by dividing you can make the denominators same. Now you can see the denominators are same. 7 is greater. So we can say 35 by 30 is greater than 5 by 6.